Do you ever feel like you're just a robot in human flesh? Where your days look like this: wake up, work, go home, sleep, then repeats the same process all over again. But what happens when a robot starts questioning its existence? Or should I say, what if a human doesn't want to be a robot anymore? For a long time, I've been stuck in a quarter-life crisis, and honestly, I'm still in it. Every time I feel struggle with my life, it always comes back to this one question: what do I want to do for the rest of my life? Well, I actually do know what I want to do for the rest of my life. I want to do something creative, maybe make something beautiful, and make people go, "Wow, that is actually really good. I love your work. This is honestly so amazing. I'm so impressed by your work. I'm genuinely inspired by what you create." But as we all know, the creative industry doesn't pay well. If it did, everyone would be flocking to it. So let's reframe the question. What can I do that pays well and I can tolerate? Or at least don't hate it. Hence the search. A search for a job that fits that description. I've thought about being a project manager, a UI UX designer, a supply chain manager, and at one point in 2023, I even considered becoming a programmer because of the money. Yeah, I love the money. I want to make a lot of money so that I can retire my mom and myself, and I actually try to learn coding. Look, here's my note. Looking back, it's kind of crazy because I even went as far as to networking with the people in the tech business, and I feel like at the time I tried so hard to convince myself that coding was fun and it was doable. You know, other people can do it, you can do it too. They self-study and got offers from the tech industry, so you can self-study your way up too. Come on, it's easy. Look, so many people are doing it. Turns out, I, in fact, could not bring myself to do it. I don't hate coding, but I definitely don't find it fun. So, oh well, there goes my shot at making 6 figures a year and retiring early. So long, fire plan. Guess what I switched coding to? Well, you're looking at it. YouTube. Yeah, I made a switch in December 2023, and that's when I started putting more effort into developing my channel. But still, to this day, I'm still searching for a job that pays well, and at least I kind of like it, or at the very least, I don't hate it. I'm still doing this because my channel isn't strong enough to support my life yet. Hey, a girl needs to put food on the table, keep the lights on, and have a shelter to rest, okay? Also, having Plan B is for people like me who has very little money would do, because that is our safety net. Honestly, I think the world would be a much better place if we didn't have to worry about rent, mortgage, and food, and if education were more affordable. That way, people could explore different paths and have the time to do what they love and become experts in their fields. But we can't. That's a different universe that we don't live in. If there's another version of me out there who doesn't have a quarter-life crisis and is living her best life, I hope you have nightmares every night for not coming to save me. You have the ability and you're not coming to save me. Anyway, let's get back to our reality, shall we? So, what am I gonna do? I guess I'm a sucker for jobs that involve creativity. Even though I know the pay is bad, fine. Let's start by exploring those jobs first. Let's try graphic design. Since I have no experience, maybe the fastest way for me to learn is to go back to school. Maybe I should check out the graphic design courses at BCIT. What the heck is this tuition? Am I the only one who thinks it's a bit too much to pay $9,231 for a graphic design certificate. Well, taking a course from an institution costs money, a lot of money. So that's why I hesitate to spend money on any courses, especially if it feels too expensive and I don't see a good return on investment, because I feel like that is just wasting my money.
I think a lot of people's quarter-life crisis really just comes down to limited resources, because many of my struggles really just come back to this one question: do I have enough money to go back to school, to experiment through trial and error? You see, when you don't have much money, it's really hard to take the first step in the new direction, because you keep asking yourself, am I making the right choice?
Then, to avoid making mistakes, you either don't take the new direction at all, or you delay it while trying to find a safer alternative. But by not moving forward, you trap yourself in an old cage, and that cage torments you day by day. And then, one day, you find yourself tempted to look for a new direction. But if you don't take that step forward, the cycle of hesitation just repeats itself, and that torment eats you from the inside out, turning you into a soulless robot just working to get by. Am I right? After all, I've been through that cycle so many times, and I'm still trying to get out of it. Luckily for graphic design, at least I can learn it by myself. Unluckily, now we have AI. Ah yes, AI, the capitalist's favorite tool for cutting costs by firing people off. And it's affecting so many industries right now. AI is taking jobs left and right. What a fun time to be alive. Yay! So in that circumstance, how secure does the graphic design industry look? Not by a lot. Look, AI is even taking jobs from the tech industry now. Not that long ago, my friend showed me an article about a computer science PhD student who tried to find jobs for 8 straight months. He applied for 8 straight months. However, he couldn't find any jobs. Like, he got no offer at all. What a fun time to be alive. Yay! Especially for non-tech people. Yay! Sarcasm is the only way that I can cope with depression. Yay!
I know I'm not the only one who's going through quarter-life crisis right now, because when I look around in my friend group, all of my friends are in quarter-life crisis. No one is where they want to be. So I have a friend, actually 2 friends, who are studying STEM majors, but they really hate their majors and they want to have nothing to do with it. And I got one friend who moved countries to country just to find where they belong. And I've got another friend who hates her job. Every time when I talk to that one friend, she always tells me how much she hates her job.
Let me remind you one terrifying fact. Quarter-life crisis is a period ranging from a person's early 20s up to their mid-30s. Mid-30s? So what's gonna happen after that? Do you just die spiritually?
So yeah, anyways, the future is looking bleak. See, this is why you should never wait for the future, because future always changes and you can never catch up with the change. So what you can do now is at least don't wait too long for the future, because waiting for the future is waiting for life or for future to wreck your plan.
I actually have no idea what I'm gonna do after this video. Like, I guess I'm still gonna figure it out, because I don't know, I gotta try something and then just figure it out, because after all, my fortune, like part of my fortune, is in my hand. So I gotta do something, do what I can do to control my fate. I can't just wait. I did that before. It didn't turn out that well, so it's time to switch up. Yeah.